So it came to pass that the great dragon came down from the mountains, claimed for his own the golden chalice that had belonged to the late Queen Kasala, and so was most precious to King Rabu. This he could not stand, for as well as causing him grievous personal pain, it was an affront to the honour of the very nation itself. "Father," said the young prince, "let me go and see the dragon." But the king wouldn't hear it. Without hesitation he sent out the greatest of his 3 knights, wielding the mighty sword Slambering. "Great dragon," shouted the knight, waiting on horseback before the dark cave, "return the chalice at once or face my blade." The dragon did not reply. It did not even turn around. It simply lashed out with its tail and knocked the great knight from his horse, sending him back to the castle with bruised ribs and an even more bruised ego. "Father," said the prince, "let me go. I will succeed where your knight has failed." But King Rabu recognized his mistake, and knew how to mend it without risking his son's safety. When he came to send out the second greatest of his 3 knights, he bestowed upon him Bamswing, an even mightier sword, too fine to see regular use in battle. "Great dragon," shouted the second knight, having the sense to get off of his horse first, "return the chalice at once or face my blade." This time the dragon turned. It eyed Bamswing, and was right to do so, for that blade was much mightier than Slambering, but still there was no battle to be had. The dragon reached out with a huge clawed hand and clapped the second knight around the side of the helmet, sending him back to the castle with ringing ears and hurting pride. "Father," said the prince once more, "I beg of thee, let me face the dragon." But still the king would not risk the safety of his son. Instead he sent out the last of his 3 knights, bearing Wunderslash, the mightiest of all swords. The final knight dismounted and called into the cave. Go home, little knight." "Yes, sir." And so the third of the 3 knights turned around and went back. "Father," said the prince, "truly it pains me to disobey you, but I must face the dragon." And so the prince climbed up the hill to the dark cave where the dragon waited. "Great dragon," he called into the cave, "I have come for the golden chalice. Please may I claim it from your hoard?" "No," said the dragon. Then after a pause, "I've not tied it up in here for a while, and your tunic would get all grimy. I'll fetch it myself." And so the prince returned to the castle triumphant. But, stammered the king and all of his knights, "how did you do this thing? Nobody else could." "Ah," replied the prince, "nobody else said please."